Hey, howdy, hey, fanbots. Welcome to another episode of Secret Wars, Not So Secret Wars.
Hi, Nix.
Hi, Guy. That's Guy. I'm Nix. Missed you last week, but I'm back this week, and I'm going to tell you what's up. In a friendly way, not a standoffish way. I read a couple of really great Secret Wars titles. One of them was the X-Tinction agenda, and as you see on the front, action-packed first issue, and they're not lying. As you may notice on the front cover of it, you see our boy Havoc, and by our boy I mean my boy Havoc. Huge Havoc fan, really glad to see him show up. Overall, it was a really enjoyable read. It definitely was action-packed. Lots of stuff happened. Pretty much every page was crazy bonanza action. I'm invested in the story, but I kind of need to figure out where it's going. Not entirely sold on it yet. Characters are good, lots of your favorites, lots of people showing up. You get a meet and greet and see what's happening. But as a first issue, a little bit short. A lot of it, not short in terms of page length, but short in terms of what they give you. If I had to give it a score, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. Definitely worth your time. Pick it up and read it. Hopefully the second issue sort of gets a little better, a little more happens in terms of story and not just action. But I will tell you that you should definitely be reading Years of Future Past issue number 1. Another sort of Secret Wars Battle World-esque title. This one focusing on the X-Peoples. Years of Future Past, if you're aware of the canon, is sort of important because it's sort of a Secret Wars rehash of the title that started it all. Guy told me that, I'm not that smart. I read it, I enjoyed it, but overall, the title felt really sort of... Derivative. That's a good word for it, actually. Because it's really sort of something I've seen a lot of. If you're familiar with the X-Men franchise, you know that pretty much one of two things are happening. The school's being destroyed, or there's like a Civil War type concentration camp thing going on. This one falls into the latter category, and it's just a story that I've heard a lot. With that being said, this is sort of the OG form of it. So it's going to be interesting to see how the creative team merges it with the Secret Wars titles. In the first issue, nothing really impressed me until the very end, where you kind of have like a new player entering, and that looks really interesting. So I'm really excited for issue 2, but issue 1, good art, but not so phenomenal overall. So if I had to give it a score, I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. No Secret Wars Secret Star, unfortunately, but you should definitely still pick it up and read it, at least until issue 2. If issue 2 falls short, we can reconsider. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, remember who you are and what you are. Don't go causing trouble out there in that big crazy world. And even if you're a super cool mutant who happens to be caught in sort of a re-education internment concentration camp, hold out, because chances are you'll probably get to kick some butt sooner or later. So remember that in the future when you get a mutantogenic gene and you go to not so fun summer camp. Okay? Bye, kids. Be safe.